On the day of April 24, after the prayer at Saint Illuminator Armenian Church for the souls of 1.5 million Armenians killed during genocide in 1915 by Ottoman Empire, New York, New Jersey Armenian community began a march from Saint Illuminator Armenian Church to Midtown towards Turkish Consulate.
We want recognition. We want the United States government to recognize what happened. And it's an open wound. It's not healing, and it's time for the United States and for Turkey to realize what happened, recognize it, and make it official. We live in this country where Americans, and we don't have peace. It's an open wound. It's time for everyone to recognize it. Outside of America, they recognize it. But now it's time for Turkey to stand up and say, yes, we did this. And it's also time for America to acknowledge and say, yes, it's official. It should be recognized. And we will never give up. We will teach our youth what happened, and we will always, always remember all that have fallen on 1915.
Most inspiring was the participation of many youth, especially a group of children spearheading the march and carrying American, Armenian, and Artsakh flags. This only shows that the demand for justice is being passed from one generation to another. The march was led by the members of our clergy, His Eminence Archbishop Oshagan Choloyan, His Grace Bishop Anushavan Danelian, and the Reverend Fathers.
Ամենիչ իմաստ ունի եւ նպատակ։ Եվ մեր նահատակ սուրբերը, որոնք այսօր մեզ գործնեն, մեզի պատկամ ունի նսելու, թե դուք ինչ պիտի անեք մեզի համար։ Հետաքրքրական է հայտնության քիրքին մեջ, երբ որ սուրբերը գնահատակվին, այնտեղ սուրբերը Քրիստոսի, որ գահի վրա նստած է, գսե, մինչև երբ պիտի համբերեք եւ մեր վրեժը պիտի ճուծեք։ Մեր վրեժը զենքով չէ, սպանությամբ չէ։ Մեր վրեժը գլայնադեն, երբ մենք զորավոր հայրենիք ունենանք, զորավոր ազգություն ունենանք եւ մեր արժեքներուն, հավատանքներուն գիտակից։ Այդ է մեր։ Եվ այնադեն, եւ այդպես միայն կրնանք հաղթել։ Հաղթանակ այդպես է։
1915 never again! 1915 never again! 1915 never again!
Turkey guilty genocide!
Turkey run! Turkey hide! Turkey's guilty of genocide! Turkey run! Turkey hide! Turkey's guilty of genocide! What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it? Now!
It's 1 year, 20 years, 100 years, or 103 years from the genocide of 1915, it is imperative that the Armenians never forget what happened. Any crime that goes unpunished, it's only bound to repeat itself. And this is the reason why we keep walking, keep demonstrating, keep demanding justice, and keep demanding recognition. Because Turkey has to recognize the crime that is committed, so hopefully it will not repeat it, not only against the Armenians, but against other people of the world. Genocide is an atrocity in the name of humanity and in the name of God, and we should do everything possible to recognize that genocide against Armenians happened, and it will never happen again, ever in the world, if possible.
For over 100 years, we have already marched, asked, and wanted our lands. We wanted recognition. But today in church, we celebrated during Holy Badarak the fact that after 100 years, in 2015, all our 1.5 million plus Armenians who were martyred that day became saints. So we have to remember we are past the recognition part. We want retribution. We want Turkey to step up to the plate and do and fix what they did years and years ago.
Stop honoring murderers! Hands off Artsakh! Hands off Artsakh! Hands off Artsakh! Hands off Artsakh! We remember Hrant Dink! We remember Hrant Dink! We remember Hrant Dink! We remember Hrant Dink! 1915 never again! 1915 never again!
As marchers consolidated in front of Turkish Consulate, their numbers continued to grow and their demands became louder.
Սիրելի հայրենակիցներ, այսօր ապրիլ 24 է, վստահ եմ Հայաստանի մինչև Ավստրալիա եւ մինչև Կալիֆոռնիա ժողովուրդը հայոց որպես մեկ բռունցք նախ կոգեգոչը իր 1 միլիոն նահատակները, որ այսօր որպես սուրբեր մեր հետ նաեւ կմիանան եւ գաղութեն մեզի համար։ Բանաստեղծը ասած է անգադար դեն չէ ունենք մեր շատ։ Մեր ամեն մեկ արշավը թեպի արդարություն եւ խաղաղություն մեր երազներու իրականացման ուխտակնացության ճամփուն վրա մեծ հաղթանակ մնե։ Կմաղթեմ եւ գաղութեմ, որ ամեն մեկ հայ գիտակցաբար իր ինքնությունը ապրի եւ մանավանդ այսօր վերանորոգի։
The march that we had today, and I'm happy to report that the number of the youth is increasing. And as you can see, our church leaders, His Eminence Archbishop Oshagan Choloyan, our Vicar General Bishop Anushavan, and other clergy, they are leading, along with our community organization leaders. We marched together, and right now we're standing in front of the Turkish embassy, and it's so pathetic to see 5 people trying to stop us. Nothing can stop us. Our cause is just, and we will do everything to find reparation and restoration for our lost rights. So I pray that by next year the number of the participants will increase and the awareness that our community members have about those atrocities will increase so that they will engage in making a difference in our lives.
Across from Armenian protesters, there were a handful of Turkish demonstrators, numbering in just 8 or 9 people. In many ways, this laughable contrast symbolizes the continuous deterioration of the Turkish side of the story and shows that the deniers are few against millions across the world who demand justice and recognition for the victims of Armenian genocide, as well as recognition by US and Turkey by labeling to what happened to Armenians with its correct name, genocide.